Gave me a really cool idea for the house build. I won't put it out there yet, but I think I'm gonna go with it, and I think it's gonna be awesome, and you guys are gonna be blown away. All right, guys, so it did pretty good. It survived, but I need to go down and screw it all in as best as I can. Right now, I'm gonna try to use a pop line to do it. If it'll work good enough, some of it's still wet, I'm gonna have to get a broom, sweep the water off, and then once I get it all screwed down real good and it dries, I'm gonna put a sealer on it so it'll withstand the weather for a while. And I am gonna do another layer on top, like I said before, so no worries on that. But I gotta get this thing screwed down as much as I can to prevent stuff like this to where it's starting to warp up. So it's Friday, let's screw it down. I just screwed all of it in about every 12 inches, so every foot, basically every square foot, because the support's going this way, they're about a foot apart, so about every square foot there's a screw, and I'm trying to use screws on everything on this build. That way it's not nails, it won't come loose or anything, is likely to come loose. So the whole thing is screwed down. Like I said, I'm going to do another layer on top and go the other way. I may do that once I actually get the walls and roof on it and everything. That way the top layer of plywood will last longer and be better. And I'm hoping the weather this whole next week, Monday through next weekend, is gonna be good weather, so I can start knocking out the walls and everything like that. I'm really excited. That's gonna be a huge thing for me. I may have a couple of people come out and help me raise the walls and put the roof on and all that. But if I could do it myself, I'll try. I'm gonna try to at least attempt it myself to show you guys, can you do it by yourself or do you need help? And so I just want to keep it real with you guys and let you know, if you are by yourself, can you do it yourself? And that's like the big goal here, is to do as much of this as possible. I'm about to head over to Sawyer Ridge Farm, and Jacob and Alex have been super awesome to me. They've been very nice since I've known them. They've been following the channel for a while and commenting, stuff like that, and they kind of hit us up before we even moved to Oklahoma, and they were super nice. So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna hang out with them for a little while, and I think there might be something really cool that I'm gonna be able to do to really make this cabin build super awesome and super cool and make it exactly how I wanted originally, like a log cabin. So I'm super excited. Maybe you'll be able to think of it, but watch these next few clips whenever I'm there and you might figure it out. All right, guys, like I told you, I came over to hang out with some friends. You guys want to introduce yourselves and tell everyone who y'all are?
Hey y'all, this is Sawyer Ridge Farm, Jacob.
And I'm Alex.
We have a farm, of course. We got animals, goats, chickens, we raise pigs, and just a bunch of farm stuff. And right here we got our garden. As you can see, we do raised beds right now.
So I convinced them to let me walk around their property, and they're gonna show me the place. So let's go check it out. Let's see what you guys are all about.
Let's do
it.
it.
Sounds good.
The first thing we're gonna check on is all the rabbits. This is awesome. I think you are the rabbit people. Is this?
Yeah.
Is that a pretty good
We
title?
do a lot of rabbit stuff, so.
All right,
Yeah.
and you just said that y'all have a whole video on building all of these.
Yeah, so everything, these cages right here, this is actually 2 cages, and I built everything that you see, I built it other than the feeders.
Yep.
So these hay feeders, everything, we got videos on our channel, Sawyer Ridge Farm, on exactly how to build it. If you like it, come over and check it out.
Me being up on a hill with not a whole lot of space, rabbits is a good deal because you don't need a whole lot. I don't need this many.
Yeah,
No,
definitely. You could get by with just, you know, a couple of does and a buck, and you could have
especially
like
for
endless
you, if
meat
you had
supply.
a buck and 2 does, you'll have more rabbit than you can eat.
handle,
So what breed is this? I'm assuming a little bit different.
Yeah,
this
we
is
we have a New Zealand Rex kind of mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
They're all different type of colors because we sell them to stores, and a lot of people, they like the diverse colors and everything, so that's why you see a lot of different colors.
that's why we do the cross, the New Zealand Rex.
Yeah.
So
And so I assume they make good pets and meat.
Yep,
Yeah,
they're
these ones, that's why
multi-purpose.
we kept with these, because it's also still a meat breed. The New Zealand and the Rex is still a meat breed, but you can get different ones, but they're good for pets and meat.
Yeah. And guys, it's not just the wide angle lens. He's like 8 feet tall, just so you know that. All right, guys, so as you can see down here, there's a lot of poo.
Yep.
What are y'all doing with all that poo?
So we take the rabbit manure, and what we don't use for ourselves in our garden, we compost it. It's some of the best compost you can get out there because it's actually a cold manure, so it doesn't like burn your plants if you stick them right on there. What we don't use for ourselves, we actually sell, and there's people out there that do buy rabbit manure, believe it or not. It's great for your garden. You can just stick it right on there, and let me tell you, it works awesome. We did it last year in our garden, and it worked fantastic. So even the poo gets put to good use.
Not everyone's poo can be reused like that, so it's pretty good. All right, so now they got a little chicken hutch over here, and you said it used to be your playhouse?
Yeah, when I'm 27, and so this I was playing when I was 8 years old or younger, and it was at my parents' house. They weren't using it, and it was kind of going to the wayside. I said, hey, bring it over here, and I kind of put all the tin and just made it into what it is now. But yeah, it was an old playhouse of mine.
Yeah, it's pretty much like I say all the time, use and reuse. Use what you got and just make it happen. So Dutch, you have a playhouse for your quail? Well, you did. It got blown away. Look at this, still standing. So this is y'all's little orchard over here?
Yeah.
And what all type of trees y'all have again?
We have 9 apple trees, and they're a variety, you know, Honey Crisps,
Gala, Jonathan.
yeah, and we have 1 peach tree, which is over there.
Y'all have anything that's producing yet? Or?
No, it was actually a year in December is when we planted these. So this is a fresh orchard, and we're actually probably here soon going to be putting out a video of pruning them. We got to prune them.
Yeah. So Jared, I know you're watching my brother. We got some apple trees a while back, and then someone just sent like 12 trees in the mail. I don't know what they are.
I think I saw that video.
Yeah, so Jared, you got to watch that and figure out how to prune them and do it correctly, because I guarantee you he does not know how to do that. But this is awesome. And then y'all got, you said your chickens are free ranging over there.
Yep.
Chickens are free ranging.
And then it looks like y'all got tractors for rabbits, little rabbit tractors.
Run the tractors so they can get, you know, some grass and stuff. There's not a whole lot of grass, but they definitely like being on the grass.
Yeah.
So we were running a lot of those, and
I think a lot of people, because we had some rabbits when we first started doing the homesteading stuff, and a lot of people were mad. They're in cages, they need to be on the ground. And to see this, I mean, they're on the ground. Like, yes, they're born in a cage and stuff, but then they get to be on the ground. So, I mean, you talk about a good life. You know what I mean? Like, they're not suffering or anything. They're just like, they're basically just what a normal rabbit would do. And so
we move them every day, almost twice a day. So I mean, they're getting fresh, especially when they start actually having better grass. I mean, they just chow down on it, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, it seems like y'all have put a lot of thought into all y'all's animals, making sure they're the best and everything like that.
Definitely.
And I see a tree stand back there.
I do.
What are you trying to get there?
Deer.
You got a bunch of them around here?
They're pretty good amount.
Yeah, big old buck.
We had one pretty good sized buck. I never saw it.
Yeah.
Pretty good size.
But they're sneaky.
Yeah.
You see them on the camera, and it feels like that's the only time you ever really see them.
Mysterious
That's where I.
black creature.
Well, so I guess I can say it in this video because they won't see it yet. So last night, I was working on the tiny house right before it rained, and or the night before, I don't know. And then I just started, and it was super dark, and I was like, I got to get this before it rains. So I was putting it on. I hear something like coming full speed at me, and I was like, grab my camera and the light, and then I'm like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna show this on video.
Yeah, get it.
And it was a deer running like straight at me at night, and that was the first one that I've seen come up that close to me. Most of them are pretty far off, but on the game camera I've seen quite a bit. So we'll see who gets a deer first.
Yeah. You might.
I think like 5 trees, and that big tree right there, that's a bodark tree or Osage orange, and that's what's on the ground right now. And those are the ones that produce those like crab apples.
Oh yeah,
apples.
yeah.
People make bows
And
out of them.
yeah, they make. I mean, that's why they call them bodarks. It's so strong. Like when you cut into that, it'll actually throw sparks. It's a very whenever it dries out, it's harder wood than like oak.
Dang.
It's a
an oak will eat through a chainsaw pretty quick.
yeah. And so there's not a whole lot of, I guess, benefit nature-wise to them. So my area right here, because see that's a persimmon tree that's taped off, and that's a pecan. But I want to like till this up right here and make like a little food plot for the deer to come in, and then whenever the apples and start coming in, it'll just be like a sanctuary.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be up there
hanging out waiting. So you guys showed me, and I saw your video earlier, you have a giveaway going on.
Yeah.
And I would assume it's from out here. This is where you cut down the wood, and so y'all are making some coasters and a table centerpiece.
Yeah.
So we'll put a link in that. I'll show you that in a little bit. They have a whole giveaway video, and as of right now, you guys have 6,000 something subscribers.
Yeah, on the high end.
It's my personal goal to help these guys get to 10,000. So that's just a huge milestone. I mean, when we hit it, I mean, we threw a party. I mean, we were excited, so excited. So these, I mean, as you guys know, there's a lot of people that I have had the opportunity to get to know and stuff up here in Oklahoma since I've been here, and everyone and their mama has asked to come help. These guys are just the nicest people, and I've talked to Dutch about them and stuff, and I said, no, I don't want you coming out. I want to come to your house, and I want to meet you guys in y'all's surrounding, and I want to get to know you guys on a personal level. So so far, we've had lunch, which was amazing, by the way, and then we've kind of been able to talk and stuff like that. And I mean, I've promoted people in the past, but these guys are the real deal. I mean, y'all are very knowledgeable in everything you're doing, super nice people. I mean, you can't go wrong. So if we could really, really get their subscriber count way up, that would be amazing. I would be super thankful for that. And just, I mean, if you can get 10,000 subscribers.
I don't even know what I would think if we got to that. 'Cause when we hit 1,000, we were like, we are getting there.
Yeah.
And you know, we've been getting, you know, more and more, and it's just like every day I'm like, what is going on? Like, people actually,
That would be awesome.
if we got to 10,000, I don't even know what I'd do.
Would you poop your pants?
Might get cold.
Maybe.
It may be.
Guys, let's
Don't
make
know.
him poop his pants. So we'll leave, I'll leave like a description down, or a link down in the description, maybe an iCard if I could figure that out somewhere up here. And let's get their subscriber count up. They truly deserve it. That is a huge cedar tree.
Yeah, and that's not even probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
There's some good ones up there.
So how many acres do y'all have of just these trees? I mean,
So-
they're everywhere.
Yeah, the way our whole property is, it's 10 acres. If you look at it as in a square, one triangle is all wooded, and the other triangle is all pasture.
That's awesome.
So the wooded area is about a little over 5 acres, about probably say 6 of these woods.
of just nothing but this.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That's like my dream. I'm kind of living it a little bit up on my hill, but I wish I had cedar trees.
Hey, come get some.
Yeah.
I got hundreds. You can build your whole house out of it if you want. Just stack it.
So like they said, they have cedar trees everywhere. I mean, we've been walking like several acres coming around and stuff, and everywhere you look is cedar trees. And they've given me an offer that is just unreal, and I think I might take him up on it. He gave me a really cool idea for the house build. I won't put it out there yet, but I think I'm gonna go with it, and I think it's gonna be awesome, and you guys are gonna be blown away. And that new sawmill that's coming in is gonna come in handy. But I mean, y'all just have just acres and acres of cedars.
Say we have enough cedars probably to build Mall of America.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like, cause he said before, he's like, yeah, if you need any cedar trees, like I got them. And I was thinking like, all right, he's got a couple. No, y'all got every cedar tree in Oklahoma here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. And so you know, we are gonna hopefully work something out that if I need any cedar trees, I can come help do some work. In exchange, I can get some cedar trees, you know, fence posts, building materials, stuff like that. So I mean, this would be huge. Yeah. This is crazy. Yeah. Just another reason why you should subscribe. That's a tongue twister to them, because if they said if they get to 10,000 subscribers, they'll give me all the trees I want. That's what they said. So we'll see how that goes. All right, now we're over here like the goat area. They got some really cool goats. They got a whole area back over here. They can get up in the trees and stuff. And if you know anything about goats, they hate rain, and you think they would go straight into that pen, but what do they do? Yeah.
They just stay up in the woods.
They just go straight
I don't know what it is. Every other goat we've had, anybody else that had goats, they hate the rain. These things are like deer. It seems like they just stay up in where the cedars are and the rocks, and they just stay there. They don't go in
their
the shelter.
Perfectly good shelter. They go up.
We may have weird goats. I don't know.
I think that's awesome, because whenever, like at Jared's place or whatever, those goats, the second even looks like it's gonna rain, they take off and run, and so like there's no stopping them. So it's like you have to feed them in the barn, and you can't just let them go out and eat grass and stuff. So I guess it saves you a little bit of money, right? If they stay out. But yeah, they're over here, and these are Kikos, you said?
Yeah, they're Kikos.
And so y'all are, what's your reasoning with the goats? Meat or sell them, or
both?
Yeah.
Meat and selling them, and that's mainly, and they kind of keep the pasture down a little bit.
Yeah.
We don't have to really brush hog.
Yeah. Right now we're trying to kind of build up our herd, so we won't be selling. I mean, we're just trying to get more nannies. We have 4 nannies right now. We're trying to get maybe about 15 to 20. So possibly could be keeping back the does. We're not sure, but yeah.
And then they have these ponds, and y'all said that you put your pigs in there to help them hold water.
So especially this smaller pond, and we have a bigger pond, but this smaller pond would dry up just really quick. And an old timer told me if you put pigs in there, they pack down the ground and it'll hold water a lot better. And
apparently it's working, right?
It's working. Normally that would be almost bone dry.
It hasn't dried up since we had the pigs, so it's holding water pretty good.
It's doing pretty good.
That's cool. I learned that today. I had no idea. They were like, yeah, put the pigs in, and I'm thinking like, I didn't know that. And so yeah, y'all seem very knowledgeable in all this. You've been doing it for a while?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess y'all do a lot of teaching on y'all's channel as far as this type of stuff.
A lot of how-tos and just kind of just the way we do things. It may not be the perfect way of doing things,
but it works for you guys.
Yeah, it works for us, and it's definitely a way of doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
So there's a lot of you guys that constantly, you know, get on my channel and said, just post homesteading stuff. We're trying to learn from you. I don't know all that stuff. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know a lot of it. I'm doing more off-grid stuff, but these guys, they know what they're doing. And so I'm excited to be able to hopefully come over, learn, because I want to get some goats up there and, you know, chickens and all that stuff. So I think it'd be a pretty cool thing just having you guys as like friends that I can just hit up and just be like, I messed this up. How do I fix it? You know, so I don't know. I'm real excited, and like I said earlier, you know, come to Oklahoma, there's a lot of people that hit me up and stuff like that, and you guys are genuine, and I truly appreciate it, and they have not asked for anything from me, and it's pretty rare. I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus, but y'all just have been amazing. I mean, absolutely wonderful, just nice people, and I can't say enough nice things. So if you go over to the channel, you will not be disappointed. I can promise you that. They are very genuine, very nice, and very, very well knowledgeable, is that the right word? Educated.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Knowledgeable.
So it's been awesome, and being able to see everything here, it gives me hope that I could turn something like that up there into a cool place for goats, and they won't run away.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so what did you think of Jacob and Alex over there at Sawyer Ridge Farm? They are amazing. Like I said, we have something big in the works to get this whole house built for not free, but super cheap. And I'm gonna use it sawmill. So I know you're thinking about what you think I'm gonna be doing. You probably had the right idea. Some of you are probably off, but it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be my original goal of making this look like a cabin in the woods, like a legit cabin in the woods. So I'm super excited. I am extremely happy and grateful to have this new friendship with Jacob and Alex over at Sawyer Ridge Farm. They are amazing, genuine people, like I said over and over when I was there. I'm not just saying that just to say it. I truly back them 100%, and because I back them 100%, I'm gonna go to their house today. It's today, Friday, right now, in just a few hours. You're gonna watch this, and maybe like an hour or two later, we're going live on their channel. It's Sawyer Ridge Farm. I'll put it down in the description, and go subscribe to their channel and watch the live chat tonight. It's gonna be awesome. I am not doing a live chat on my channel. I wanna do it on theirs so you guys can get to know them, because they're awesome people. They deserve it, and probably some of the best people I've met up here in Oklahoma, hands down. Super nice people. They want nothing in return for their help, and it's just that's hard to find these days. Super hard to find, just to be real. They will be in my videos a lot, and I hope I can be in their videos a lot, and we get a real good friendship, and you get to see a lot of us together, because they're just good people, good Christian people at that, and I need that in my life right now. So between, you know, like Kevin over at Hidden Heights Farm, Dutch over at Keeping It Dutch, and now Sawyer Ridge, I mean, that's an awesome little group I got going on right here. And of course, Daniel Arms, he's way over there, the other side of Oklahoma. He tries to be closer to Texas, as close to Texas as possible, because he loves Texas. So, guys, thanks so much for watching and subscribing. Hit that notification bell. I'll see y'all later on Sawyer Ridge Farm. Their live chat is gonna be awesome. Hope you guys have an awesome Friday, and love you guys as always. Like I always say, I truly appreciate you, and I can't wait to meet all of y'all at the meetup in March. So see y'all guys later, but I'm gonna go jump on my new house and have fun. My house is coming together. You know I couldn't leave without saying hi to Gracie. Gracie, tell everyone hi. Yeah, lazy dog.